a.k.a. Kyle Gosling, a.k.a. I win World Cups on my own. What's going on, Kyle?
What up, what up?
Thanks for being on the BearDegidio Full Experience podcast. You have been the center of controversy over the last month. First talking gristly on your ex-teammate Brandon Short, then talking about Marcelo Margot, then joining up with the Ironmen themselves, led by Todd Martinez. What has been going on? It's been a whirlwind with you.
Dude, it has been a wild offseason. It just came out of nowhere, and a lot of hype got built. There was some pot stirring going on.
No, I love it. That's the way it needs to be. So how has it been so far playing under Todd Martinez and not Rusty Glaze?
You know, I actually haven't even got to play with Todd yet as a coach. The one practice that we went out there, he just, his twins were just born, so he actually missed that first practice. So we have a practice coming up in another week. But
who are you guys playing against at that practice?
I believe it's maybe Aftermath or I don't know, someone.
Ooh, ex-teammate Alex Rodriguez. We'll get into that later. So how's it been with your new teammates wearing dyes, shooting the DMs? What's new? How do you like the feel?
It's good. Those DSRs actually shoot really good. I didn't shoot the M2, but supposedly we're about to release a new gun very soon, so I'm pretty interested to shoot that coming up quick.
Okay, I like that. I like that. And what about the new players on the team? How's that been?
It's good, man. I actually haven't got to play with Bobby a little bit, but I haven't got to play with Alan, who also is from Europe. But
oh, you guys picked up Alan from Frankfurt Syndicate?
He's been on the team.
Nah, I don't see much action from him. Sorry, Kyle. I don't really know his name yet, but I know he's a European legend.
We got some stuff brewing up, and I think it's people are going to be in for a surprise with the combination of the players and Todd Martinez as a coach.
Me and you and Bobby actually played together on HK when we all played together.
Oh, we did.
That was a good time in Vegas.
That was a fun tournament.
No, we got a little wild. You got drunk. We left you at the hotel room. You didn't even play on Sunday.
And then, no, that's not
yeah,
true.
that's exactly what happened.
Markey lost the one-on-one to Rainey in the finals, and we lost to Entourage.
And then, but don't ever forget we smashed Dynasty in the prelims, knocking them out of the tournament. So
we did
don't ever forget that. Okay, so now let's get back down to business.
How to run the snake.
Kyle, let's get back down to business. Those were the days where you didn't know how to play. Now you're a starter. So we've been hearing a lot of controversy that if it wasn't for Marcelo, you wouldn't have been able to win that World Cup win. What's your thoughts on this? Be honest. He's been talking real greasy on you.
He has. I don't think he's been talking greasy. I definitely pulled it out right at the end, but he was assisting me over on the left side of the field. So he was the second to last man on the field standing. So
okay.
He did have a big assist in that.
Now, what's your most recent thoughts on him saying that he's more of a leader than Ryan Greenspan?
I don't know if I would agree with that one.
It's a little out there.
I would agree with the assist on the World Cup win, but I don't know. Ryan is one of a kind, and I think it's
okay. Now, you've been seeing a lot of shakeups. You guys got Damien. He's a great up-the-center player. Impact hasn't lost anyone. Dynasty, I heard, picked up the D3 All-Star, this guy from some team in PSP, I'm not sure, NXL, whatever's going on over there at the Dynasty camp. What's your thoughts going into the season, like seeing Impact's roster just being more stacked than ever? They are the Golden State Warriors of the Paintball League.
Anybody can.
Are you scared? Are you scared?
No, I'm never scared of anybody.
Okay, so you're not scared. I just want to make sure.
No.
Keep going.
No. It's just you have to play no mistake paintball, and everyone has to be on the same page, and you have to go out there with a more intelligent game plan. And unfortunately,
do you think you as a player are smarter in the snake than Alex Goldman? That's what you're trying to say. I just want to know the answer.
Yeah, we've had some tough battles. That if you got to shoot him, he's the corner master now. He just runs to the corner and holds it down, and then cleans it up at the end.
Okay, so do you think you're a better snake?
I'm going in the snake.
Okay, so you're a 1. He's playing more of a 2 corner role now.
Corner snake.
So he's a 2.5 player.
I think he made a new role.
We call that the 2.5. It's the corner to snake move. Love that move. Very classic. I think Rocky Cagnoni invented it when he shot the Doo-Doo Brown. Now, Kyle, going into the season, what are you doing to stay in shape? I see you eating Chipotle. Obviously, the games are coming in hot. What's going on with you in the off season? How are you staying in shape, ready for the season?
Well, I'm in school. I'm at work. I do 2-a-days. Actually, my work days are pretty long. Like today, I'm up at 6 a.m. I go to the gym before class, then after class.
What are you doing at the gym to keep the speed up? I'm sure a lot of players would like to know what you're doing. What kind of drills in the gym?
Mostly just circuits. A lot of not super big weightlifting on legs. You still want to keep up your speed.
What's your flat bench looking like?
What's that?
What's your flat bench looking like?
My flat bench I can still put up, 225 for 3. So
okay, so you're like the mighty Kyle, like the young one just getting it still.
I can still put it up.
4'5", putting up 225. I love the stats. But what else are you doing to keep the speed? What are you doing to keep the speed?
Sprints, a lot of plyometrics, ladder drills, stuff like that. You got to keep your feet quick. So.
Okay. What about paintball-wise? What are you doing with the gun? I heard you haven't picked up a gun in weeks. Is this clear? Is this unclear?
I played like the last 3 weeks in a row.
Okay, no, I'm just, listen, I don't know. I'm just hearing what I hear, and I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. Okay, cool. So you've been practicing. What's that been like, not wearing the blue and wearing the red?
It's definitely a change, but, it was kind of like, I don't know, it's different at first, but change is good, and I think that everyone gets comfortable in spots, and even if it's different, it's something good.
Okay, I'm loving it. Now listen, we heard some rumor that you got into a small Alex Frazier, Ryan Greenspan argument before leaving because they didn't give you enough of the Field 1 guns. What's the rumor with that?
As far as what?
Like we heard you were promised 40, they only gave you like 15, and they didn't come with bolts or something. Like what's the rumor? What's good with that? Is that the reason why you left the gun deal?
They actually gave me guns, and they were all missing barrel condoms. So
unbelievable. The type of respect.
Have a ball D10 in it.
Unbelievable. So that's the real reason why you left. They didn't give you enough guns, and you're like, listen, I'm a hired mercenary. I'm going to the men.
Actually, I wasn't getting enough barrel condoms and squeegees. And
okay. I love it. There's an underlining truth to your comedy, and we're going to go with the fact that they didn't give you enough guns, and that's why you left. Kyle, we're here for you. We want you to know that the paintball industry is here for you. We want to let you know the players are here for you, especially all the viewers of the BearDegidio Full Experience podcast. Some committed viewers we have here. So, Kyle, before we leave...
I appreciate it.
No, we appreciate you playing and still winning.
I appreciate what you've been doing, too. Your podcasts have been on fire. So.
Listen, there's a reason why they call me the crack screen god. I'm going to keep doing what I do. Crack screen god till I die. Okay, so now, Kyle, we want to get back down to business. You're playing under Todd Martinez. You got Damien on your line. You got Bobby. It's overtime point. It's World Cup. You got to win. Who's your starting 5 you're picking on your squad?
Oh, that's tough right now.
Let us hear it. Let us hear it. Be honest. It's the honest hour.
We got Greg Sewers, Bobby Vilas, Trevor Reeser, Damian Ryan, and Kyle Spicka.
That's the 5. So Allen doesn't make the cut. He's not good enough.
Allen, well, we have
Just be honest. He's not good enough, or is he?
No, Allen actually is super underrated, and you guys actually better watch out, because I think once he has some good players to play with, too, it's going to be
Love it. Love it.
He's a new wave Glenn Takamoto coming through.
Is Glenn coming back? Is that what you're trying to say?
No,
oh.
I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah. Just making sure. So, is there any truth to the rumor that SK may be coming back as an assistant coach to Ironmen?
I do not think so.
Okay.
Look, my car even knows I'm talking to you.
Ooh, let it be known right now. I love that. Kyle, what are you driving over there? What kind of whip?
Just nice, smooth. We got it.
Hey, we got poor connection, Kyle. There we go. What kind of... Oh, you're doing the Audi boy. Wow, they're paying you nice on the men now. So Dave Youngblood whipped out the checkbook big time. You just bought a new Audi. Where are you living now? San Diego?
Yep, I actually still live with Greenspan and Scott Kemp.
How is that dynamic, living with an ex-teammate and then living with like an ex-player that was on your team, like a lot going on? What's the dynamic right now at the house?
It's fine. We try to keep any of that like animosity out of us being friends.
So family dinners, you guys are still all at the same table?
Yeah.
Do you double bunk with Greenspan now? Do you still leave the Dynasty jersey up on your wall? Like, what's that dynamic like?
I still got some Dynasty stuff here and there, but I've kind of tucked it away. Put the dye shirts over.
Yeah, you're over the past. Dye is back. Dye titanium barrels, the whole deal. The gel sticks, love it. The good grips, love it. Okay, cool. So you live with Ryan, you live with Scamp. What do you do when you're not playing paintball? The people want to know.
When I'm not playing paintball, I'm big into fashion. That's eventually what I want to do, probably down the line.
Okay. Fashion how? Like you want to make dresses, purses, handbags, totes? Like what's your vibe with fashion when you say fashion? Very broad.
Men's clothes.
Men's clothes, love it. You're very fashionable yourself. What are you wearing today? What do you got?
I'm the best dressed man in paintball right now.
Don't get too cocky. I'm still out here. Hey, what are you dressing with today? I see that some what is that? A cardigan, a button up? What do you got?
No, button up. We got the whole racket.
Okay. The people like it, and you got the
tips on. I'm actually on break at work right now, so.
Love that. I love the devotion.
But yeah, my days are long. I'm up early, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the gym. going to classes from 8 to 12.
We love that, Kyle. We love all that. No, listen, we love all that. That's great stuff. But one more question. Everyone knows the rules. What is the first thing Todd told you when you got on the team? Does he said, like, listen, you're running the snake every point. Listen, you got to shoot Goldman. I don't want you talking to Rusty anymore. Like, what's the first thing? Like, what do you guys talk about when you make it to the Ironman, back to a legendary pro paintball team?
He said, I believe it was, get ready to run a lot of points because I don't think you were utilized to your full potential before.
Oh, my God. Now, is that a direct, like, hey, Rusty, listen to what's going on in the league now? The people know how I get down? Or
Yeah, no, I mean, but that's with everyone. You get to play
what's your feeling? Do you feel like you weren't played enough on Dynasty?
You know, it's tough. I mean, no one really got to play enough besides more like, you know, Ryan, obviously, who's crushing it. We had so many solid dudes that it gets spread out, basically.
Yeah,
and we play for longevity on that team.
Yep.
And, anyone can play better than anyone at any moment. So
yep.
it was tough, but, you know, when I go over to Europe, I play every point and I get in the groove and I perform a lot better.
Are you still going to be playing over in Europe this season?
Yes, actually.
I heard you're playing with the Crown City Ciabatta rolls. Is this true or false? Or
that I think might be false unless ML Kings changed their name to the Ciabatta rolls.
So you're doing ML Kings.
We actually have a secret funny pickup, Short, who I'm coming after here at home. So I think we're actually just not going to talk the whole time we're in Europe playing together. So
you're playing with Short in Europe, and when you come back to the U.S., you're against him. This is unbelievable. Yeah. That dynamic. How can you handle that?
Short on the other side of the field, and I don't want to talk to him. I want to see, make sure he shoots some people. I'll shoot my people.
So you go to Europe. Who runs Snake One? Are you Snake One or Short?
I don't know, actually.
No, be honest. Be honest. Like, do you want to go ahead of him, or do you want him ahead of you? Like, who's more valuable?
We're probably split sides.
Oh, so you're saying you're as good as him?
Yeah, we'll play. I'll play either D1 or he'll play D1, and one of us.
Are you gonna jump to the Degidio side?
I can play all over.
I heard that you can't play anything but Snake One, but that's just what I've heard. Are you going to the Degidio side? The people want to know.
I'll probably go over there.
Okay, so Copenhagen Ducks, watch out for Kyle Spicka coming down the Doritos.
Short, just stay in the snake. You know, it's his last year. We'll let him have it.
Does Short still shoot people at his age? Does he still get G's?
I think he gets G's.
I love that. I love that. Kyle, one more question. Everyone knows the rules. Now, back home, you're going to practice every weekend. You're in the groove. You're on the Ironman now. It's the full experience. What's the chemistry like now with Dynasty? Are you still friends with them, or are you over it?
We're still friends, of course. You know, those guys.
Because Marcelo, I hate to quote, because we don't quote on the BearDegidio Full Experience podcast, but Marcelo said, you don't want to play for those guys, unquote. He's coming back, quote, quote.
You're going to have to give me a second, or maybe repeat that question.
Marcelo said, Kyle doesn't want to play for those guys, quote, unquote. He's coming back, quote, quote.
I have no hard feelings to those guys, and they taught me a lot. And
so it's true. You're just going there for the payday this year, and you're going back to Dynasty next year.
That's not true.
Oh, okay.
I have a multi-year deal.
Okay. Oh, Jesus, multi-year deal. I didn't know you were a recording artist over here, getting it down like you do. I love that, Kyle. Listen, Kyle, it's always great to have you on the BearDegidio.
I got a couple hits, and I got signed by Capital Records. So.
Ooh, let him know. Red Gatorade. Kyle, listen, it's always amazing to have you on the BearDegidio Full Experience podcast. Your hair looks better than ever. Your chin's chiseled. Your jawline's ready to rock. Your nose looks sharp. Your eyes are ready. I see the hunger. I see the fear. I know you're going to be bringing heat. And listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't normally give my takes out for free. You got to pay for these picks. But I'm saying Ironmen are winning 2 out of 5 events this year.
Wow, I like where your head's at.
And listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Ironmen win the first event of the year just because of the amount of fear you guys are striking into other teams. With all this new pickup, you guys are fresh. You guys are new. People don't know what to do. I feel like you guys are coming down. You guys are coming down the field with a win this year.
Yes, sir.
Hey, good luck, Kyle. It's always good to have you. Enjoy your day at work.
Love you, Bear.
Easy on the extra guac. You know that's 75 cents. BearDegidio Full Experience podcast. We out.